Good afternoon. It's Friday, it's payday, the sun is out, and we're off on another walk. Now, just this past Monday, we had a partial eclipse in Winnipeg, and while I am a huge fan of the power of the universe, it was a little bit underwhelming. I was expecting a little bit more to happen. Perhaps animals coming out from their burrows to have a look, birds stopping singing, maybe it going a little bit darker, but nope. The moon tried to cover the sun. The sun said, forget that, and carried on raging and burning. Made no difference, but oh well, it was my first one. Maybe a totality would be far more interesting. But here's a picture that was taken by a bloke at work. Alright, well, I've dropped off my bags free and easy on a Friday evening. So where are we today? Well, this is the neighbourhood of Kern Park, and this is the walk I did around it. Now, please bear with me a little bit here as I mention Gothic architecture. And Gothic architecture was popularised starting in the 12th century Europe, so 900 years ago, and it lasted for about 500 years. And when I mention Europe, I'm also including the UK in there. Brexit. Canada as a country is only about 156 years old, Manitoba being 153, and Winnipeg itself 151 years old. So it is incredibly unlikely to find any Gothic architecture in Winnipeg. The layout of Kern Park immediately got me thinking about the pointed arch, the rib vault, the flying buttress, window tracery. I think the town planner for Kern Park appreciated the Gothic. I've designed here a Gothic window. If I overlay that onto the map of Kern Park, you can certainly see the Gothic influence. I'm going to make my way to that circle right in the middle. Here we are. Just passing Waiawata Elementary School, and a few years back they were going to rename that Prince Andrew School for goodness knows what reasons, but Waiawata means the place of beauty and abundance, and I think that's a far better name than anything Prince Andrew represents. I think they'd have been changing it back in a hurry had they named it that. And Waiawata Elementary School was the school that Canadian legend Terry Fox went to. And if you don't know who Terry Fox is, he is this bloke who ran from St John's, Newfoundland, and made it all the way to Thunder Bay, Ontario, 5,300 plus kilometres, 3,000 odd miles, before cancer caught up with him. And he did all that distance with only one leg. Guy's a legend. We even get a day off in his honour in August. So any bloke that gives me a day off work is all right by me. While we are here, we are both geographically and alphabetically adjacent to the neighbourhood of Kildare-Redonda, and this is the walk I did around that. Now, there's not much going off in Kildare-Redonda, let me tell you, but there is one spectacular landmark that we have to go and see. Are you ready for this landmark? Well, here it is. An actual hill. Ooh, quite out of breath. Look at these spectacular views of Transcona. Probably the highest point of Winnipeg right now. Come on, Darby. Well, would you credit it? A hill in Winnipeg. That's marvellous. Totally not man-made or anything. Well, I said there was only one exciting thing in Kildare-Redonda. The second one for this Friday payday is the Liquor Mart. Unlike you lucky Brits, I can't just go into a supermarket and buy cheap beer. I've got to go into a specifically government-owned building with government issue ID and then pay an exorbitant amount for the beer that I like. So I'm going to do that. Got my brew case. We'll see you back here in a minute. I'll wait my turn. Here we go. 12 beers. Holston Pilsner. Ice cold. Should be enjoying them tonight. Alright, that's it. So thank you Kern Park and thank you Kildare-Redonda for your hospitality.